We're here with Dave Rife, the Vice President of White Castle Hamburgers, and we're going to talk a little bit about a few things about what White Castle is doing to motivate its employees and connect with and engage with them, and also a little bit about Dave's recent experience on the TV show Undercover Boss. Thanks for joining us, Dave.
It's my pleasure. Thanks for having me here.
Let's start off with Undercover Boss. What was that experience like for you, and what do you think was the most important things that you learned from it?
You know, for me, the experience was one that was probably one of the scariest things I've ever done, and it was probably one of the most rewarding things I've ever done. Having that opportunity to work on the front lines of our operations and interact with our team members was fantastic. I really thought I'd gain a lot of insight about our operations and our business. What I didn't expect was how those people would impact me personally and the insights I would gain in my own life. So it was just overwhelming experience and all.
Yeah, and were there any employees in particular that you really made a connection with, you felt?
There were several of them. I met a woman in Hamilton, Ohio named Donna Davis, and Donna's one of our team members there. She's a fantastic lady. She just has this personality and charisma that lights up a room. And when we were working together, Donna explained to me how she had a heart attack about a year ago, one that most people don't survive, and she did. And she was talking to me and kind of telling me how she was really trying to get in shape because she's got a big family that they're all very important to her and she's very important to them. It struck a chord with me because about 3 years ago I was about 75 pounds heavier than I am today. And I'd kind of been down now. I hadn't had the heart attack, but I made some changes in my life. And as I shared that with Donna, we kind of bonded, you know, and it made me realize that life is precious. You don't really fully know when your time may or may not be up. So you better live each day to the fullest, and you better appreciate everything around you. And, you know, sometimes it's okay to just relax and revel in the moment.
Yeah.
There was another young man I worked with named Joe Brown in Covington, Kentucky, who, Joe's a very enthusiastic young man, got a fantastic attitude. Joe has a son who's visually impaired. And as Joe put it, he said, my son can't see the world around him, and he sees through my eyes, and I paint pictures with words for him. And he said, my son's never seen a cloudy day. Every day's a sunny day for him, because those are the pictures I choose to paint. You know, Joe looks at life through a set of glasses that are fantastic. I wish we could all wear, because he doesn't let people get him down, and he doesn't let things get in his way. You know, he's all about moving forward and painting fantastic pictures with life and maintaining a great attitude. And quite frankly, Joe taught me attitude is everything. So, you know, if I'm having kind of a down day now and again, maybe I'm stuck in traffic or something like that, I try to think back about Joe and how he handles a lot of those types of situations, and really makes those problems melt away pretty quick.
Yeah. And, you know, White Castle, it's a national chain. You've got restaurants all over the United States. How do you engage with all of those employees that you couldn't be face-to-face with?
Well, actually, we are regional. We go as far south as Nashville and St. Louis to the west, Minneapolis, Minnesota to the north, and, of course, New York, New Jersey. But we do have about 422 restaurants, and we have a little over 10,000 team members. And, you know, those 10,000 team members, they're part of our extended family, and we're very proud of them and the job they do every day. And we like to celebrate all those little milestones and accomplishments which they work on and they succeed in. And we do it in a lot of different ways. You know, we have one of the big things we like to push out and celebrate every year is we celebrate the tenure of our team members. Every year on their anniversary date, we have a calendar that comes out that has everybody's anniversary date on it, and every year on your anniversary date, you get a gold pin. And, you know, in your first year, you'll get a gold pin with a number 1 on it. Last year, we had a woman retire from our company, and she had a gold pin, but she had 67 years of service with us. And now that's pretty remarkable. We have a couple milestones along the way that we really like to celebrate. In each of our regions, we reach out and we celebrate that 15-year milestone. When you hit 15 years of service, you'll get a pin that says 15 years of service. And now, because of Elaine Masita, the woman who retired after 67, we hand out a second pin now that says 52 more to go. The other big milestone that we celebrate is 25 years of service. And it doesn't matter where you're at in the company geographically or where you're at in the company from a hierarchy standpoint. When you hit that 25 years of service, we fly you to Columbus, Ohio, which is the corporate headquarters. We put you up in a hotel for a week. We wine you, we dine you, and the whole week is a celebration of you and your 25 years of service. And at the end of that week, the celebration closes out with a big banquet dinner where they receive their 25-year watch. It's a gold watch that they get to choose. And it's just kind of our way of saying thank you for everything you've done for 25 years and how much we really appreciate you. Some of the other things we do is we'll have sales contests and stuff like that. One of the things that we have found is our team members like to get out and visit other regions. So we may have a contest where the winner gets to travel to another region, meet other team members in that other region. We also try to get our team members out to visit the other divisions in White Castle because we have our own bakeries, our own meat plants, we have our own frozen hamburger division, and a manufacturing division. And a lot of our team members never get to see those, so some of our contests are based around getting them out and about so they can see the bigger, broader picture of our company and letting them know that they are part of something that's really, truly fantastic. And because of them and their hard work, we have been around 90 years, well, almost 90 years. So we also have other little contests we do. We have one going on right now, which is our Family to Family program, which, as you saw, we've just given you one of the cards. Each one of our team members gets a card on it, and that card, they sign the back, and they're given a contest number. And they can hand these cards out to any of their family members or friends, and that entitles their family member or their friend. When they present that card to one of our restaurants, they get a 15% discount on their next meal. But the best part of what it does is when they turn that in, all those cards are then tracked by team member. And if you give out 15 or more cards and they get redeemed, you're now in the running to design your own t-shirt. So they'll have the opportunity to go online, design their own White Castle t-shirt, which they then get to wear to work. It's about customization. It's about them designing their own thing, being unique, being creative, and it's us saying, hey, thank you for everything you've done, and allowing you to show off your creative side when you do come to work. Now, I gave you one of mine, so you're going to have to make sure you redeem that, because I'm way behind right now, and I need to keep pushing forward on this contest.
Well, you gave it to the right person. Yeah, so,
good, I'm glad to hear that.
And just moving forward, just in terms of what White Castle's strategy is to remain engaged not only with its employees or its customers. What would you say is, I guess, the underlying, I guess, culture that cultural message that White Castle wants to send?
You know, we are a family-owned business. We're not a franchise. We don't franchise our restaurants. And for us, it's very important for our team members to know that they are very important to us. And, you know, we look at them as ambassadors of goodwill. Those are the people living it every day. They're serving our customers. They're the ones who are out there creating those memorable moments for our customers. They're the reason we've been around for 90 years. They're the reason we've been so successful. They're also the reason we'll be around for another 90 years, is because we're very proud of the fact that our team members stick with us. They may come to us thinking it's your first job and it's just going to be something to help you earn enough money to buy a car or whatever, but so many of them end up making it a career, and that's what makes it special. That's why we are who we are today.
Okay, thanks a lot, Dave.
Appreciate it.